The following program is a paid advertisement for the Rockwell Bladerunner X2.
Quick cuts, always sloppy. Detailed cuts, too hard to set up. Ordinary table saws, big costs, and zero portability. Here's a better idea, a workshop that's portable. It's the all-new Rockwell Bladerunner X2, the go-anywhere, cut-anything compact table saw. It's lighter weight than the original Blade Runner, but has more cutting capacity for wood, metal, plastic, and even tile. With blades on board and blade changes in less than 3 seconds, Bladerunner X2 will slice your work time, delivering professional results lightning fast. Plus, you can control the cut with 2 hands for amazing accuracy and connect a vacuum for mess-free cuts. The all-new Bladerunner X2. Anytime, any place. The affordable workshop for everyone and everywhere.
It's time to get more projects done and save money doing them by yourself. Why pay a professional when you can own the Bladerunner X2 and have the right tool to easily do the project by yourself, whether it's for heavy-duty construction or everyday crafting? Get ready to discover the power and versatility of the Rockwell Bladerunner X2 and keep watching to find out how you can try the Bladerunner X2 risk-free. Now, here are your hosts, Paul and Kelly.
If you like getting projects done fast and doing jobs for yourself without paying a professional, you're watching the right program.
This is the amazing Rockwell Bladerunner X2. It's a compact, lightweight workshop that you can carry in one hand.
You can tackle big home improvements and spruce up your home with beautiful home decor projects and crafts.
Now you can get them done faster and easier. I say we start by cutting some molding.
Now you can see with two-handed control, it's so easy to get clean, quality results every time. That's a great cut, Kel.
Right? Now, unlike a lot of saws that only cut straight lines, watch as the Bladerunner X2 will easily do a curved cut.
Look at that. That is so easy to use. Anyone can get professional quality results the very first time you use it.
Now, I know you're wondering how we'll handle full-size lumber for a construction project. How about a 2x4?
That's it. This should be no problem at all. Watch this. Look at how easy it cuts right through this thick 2x4. Simple, fast, bam. Tackles heavy-duty work with ease.
The Bladerunner X2 is perhaps the most versatile saw ever invented. It can cut wood, metal, tile, plastic, you name it.
Just about anything. Changing the blades, super easy. Takes less than 3 seconds.
Look how easy it is to go from a wood blade to a metal blade. And the best part is, you can get these blades at just about any hardware store.
That's right. And now you're ready to cut whatever material your project calls for.
Bladerunner comes with multiple blades. You can cut metal, plastic, PVC pipe, 2x4s, laminate wood, obviously. It's a very versatile tool.
The Bladerunner X2's commercial-grade motor creates 3,000 strokes per minute. I mean, let's watch and see how easily it cuts through this solid steel bar.
You ready?
I'm ready. Now that is impressive.
How about that? Or you can even make a curved cut in metal.
Love it. Now let's say you're working on a project in the bathroom. Why not take your workshop right to where you're working? It's super lightweight, compact, and easy to carry just about anywhere.
And time for another quick blade change. Now we're going to be cutting some travertine tile.
And the Bladerunner X2 has a convenient vacuum port, which means you just hook up your wet-dry vac and there's no cleanup needed. This is amazing. Check out this smooth curve cut in tile.
I think you're starting to get a sense of just how much you can accomplish when you own a Bladerunner X2.
Bladerunner X2 is super versatile. I've been able to do molding around a door. I've done molding around windows. I also made a little dog bed for my 35-pound golden mini doodle. I think the Bladerunner X2 will make you a better woodworker because you got cleaner cuts the first time rather than having to do it over and over and over again.
I have a background in construction work. I had to replace a piece of tile on my fireplace, and I measured it and I cut it on the Bladerunner, and it cut it beautifully. The motor absolutely never bogged down while I was cutting tile. Very strong, very powerful. I think my next project, I'm going to be pouring some concrete, and I'll be cutting the forms. It doesn't matter how much concrete, how big the job is, I just got to cut the sizes for the forms. It's just very useful, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. It's a heck of a piece of equipment. The Bladerunner, it gets the job done.
One of the things that I'm most impressed with the Bladerunner X2 is that you're able to do those cuts, and it's so smooth. A lot of times you're having to sand it down, get the sander. This one I didn't have to do any sanding at all. It looks detailed, but it required very little work, and I totally give credit to the Bladerunner X2.
But I use the Bladerunner for a business that I have of making these houses for people that contract me to make them. I'm able to sell some of the houses in the $2,000 area. The Bladerunner is great for people who have hobbies. It does a lot of different cuts, and it's one tool that everyone can use. Well, I've been doing woodworking as a hobby, the miniature stuff, for about 35 years, but I've also used tools for building parts of this house. Well, I was very pleased when my son saw the model I made with the Bladerunner because he was excited about it. He didn't have any idea I was making him something, and he's been asking me for this for many years. I feel sorry for my other tools. They're not going to get as much work as they had before.
You are going to love how easy and simple Bladerunner X2 is to use.
There is absolutely nothing to be intimidated by here.
In fact, let's compare it to some alternatives. Ordinary saws can use big spinning blades. They can be hard to control, feel unsafe at times, and are anything but portable.
But not the Bladerunner. With its guarded blade, you feel very safe using it.
Plus, normally you'd have one hand on the saw and one on the material.
It's not safe and there's very little control. But the Bladerunner X2 allows you to keep both hands on the material for total control.
So why would you pay a professional big bucks when you can own a tool that delivers professional quality results?
In fact, let's hear from Jason. He's an aspiring do-it-yourselfer trying a project for the first time.
It's a good thing he has a Bladerunner X2 because he needs all the help he can get.
So Rockwell came to me because I'm the perfect guy in that I've never used tools.
My husband is not good with tools at all.
So I decided on a cheese plate because my wife is French. She loves to cook. We love to entertain guests. What better than a cheese plate? And every time she serves on it, she's gonna think of me.
If he were to tell me that he wanted to do a project around the house and do it yourself, I'd probably leave the house.
I've never really done this before, so I'm worried I might not cut the right angles. I might screw something up. Anytime you're able to give something to someone that you put a lot of heart and soul and time into and used your hands, it's gonna have that much more impact than if you just buy it. This Bladerunner X2 is pretty phenomenal. I've never cut wood or tile, I just did both.
Take a second and think about all the projects on your to-do list and all those surprises that you know life's gonna throw at you.
Imagine how crazy expensive it would be to pay a professional just because you didn't have the right tool to do them all yourself.
The Bladerunner X2 is gonna help you get all your projects done faster, safer, and with more confidence.
Now you can have an entire portable workshop in one convenient compact cutting tool. Here's your chance to order.
Getting things done requires making cuts. Use the wrong saw and you'll get sloppy results. But to have the right cutting tool for all kinds of materials, you'd need to have all of these tools until now. Introducing the Rockwell Bladerunner X2, the go-anywhere, cut-anything compact table saw. The Bladerunner X2 may be the most versatile saw ever invented. You can cut wood, metal, tile, or plastic with lightning-fast blade changes in less than 3 seconds flat. With the Bladerunner X2, you've always got 2 hands on the materials for maximum control and amazing accuracy. Bladerunner X2 makes it easy for anyone to get professional quality results the first time and every time. And since it's lightweight and portable, you can actually take your workshop right to where you're working, so projects get done faster and with less hassle. Best of all, you won't have a big cleanup afterwards. Just hook up any shop vac, and now you're making mess-free cuts without the dust. Plus, now you can make all kinds of specialty cuts you simply couldn't do before, like perfect notch cuts, tricky curved cuts, complicated inside cuts, form-fitting cuts, even long, straight, ripped cuts done perfectly straight every time. You'll be able to make just about any cut you'll ever need with zero prep time because Bladerunner X2 is ready to go with a flip of a switch, and a safety key means it only runs when you want it to. You'll use Bladerunner X2 all the time for quick repairs, crafts, and home decor projects, even for major home improvements and big construction projects. The Rockwell Bladerunner X2 is packed with features like a stainless steel cutting surface, an adjustable safety guard, a vacuum port for mess-free cuts. Bladerunner X2 is like a professional table saw with a riving knife system giving you unlimited cutting capacity, a miter gauge for angled cuts, plus a rip fence for extra long straight cuts. It's all powered by Rockwell's high-quality motor producing 3,000 strokes per minute. There's even a built-in blade drawer for easy access, and it accepts any T-shank blade from any manufacturer. And Blade Runner X2 is built to last with durable, high-grade construction. It's the kind of quality you'd expect from Rockwell, a recognized leader in creating the highest quality and most innovative tools. The Blade Runner X2 makes hard projects easy, so you can get more done and be really proud of your work. It's time to make your home even more beautiful with a Blade Runner X2. Order today to receive the complete Blade Runner X2 system. You'll get the miter gauge for angled cuts and the rip fence for long, straight cuts. You'll also receive our deluxe blade kit. You'll get a scroll wood blade, a straight wood cutting blade, an aluminum blade, a tile blade, and a blade for cutting metal. Everything you need to make just about any kind of cut. In order to do everything the Blade Runner X2 can do, you'd need almost $1,000 worth of tools. That's why when we first introduced the Blade Runner, it was a terrific value at $179, and it was well worth it for a heavy-duty portable workshop. But order today, and you'll receive the Blade Runner X2 for just 3 easy payments of $33.33. Now that's a great deal. Use Blade Runner X2 for a month. If you don't think it's the most versatile tool you've ever used, return it for a full refund. But we know you'll love your Blade Runner X2. So when you keep it, Rockwell provides an unprecedented 3-year, no-questions-asked warranty. It's time you own the Go Anywhere, Cut Anything portable workshop. Go online or call now to receive the Blade Runner X2 system for just 3 easy payments of $33.33. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. This offer is not available in stores. And ask your operator how you can receive the convenient wall mount and cross-cut sled for precision cuts with your order. Now you can have the perfect cutting tool for every project, from crafts to heavy-duty construction. Order the Blade Runner X2 right now.
Welcome back. Today we're introducing you to the Rockwell Blade Runner X2, the Go Anywhere, Cut Anything portable workshop.
The Blade Runner works great for any size project, from creative crafts to heavy-duty construction jobs.
And you're going to love it for the countless little surprises and repair jobs that always seem to happen at the worst time.
The Blade Runner is always ready to go, and with the optional wall storage mount, your Blade Runner X2 is even ready to use when it's stored out of the way. So let's say you need a bunch of wooden dowel rods cut the exact same length. Thanks to the parallel rip fence, watch precision in motion.
1, 2, 3. Lots of control because they have 2 hands on the wood. Now look, line them up. There you go. Perfect match for this coat rack.
Now, what about a quick cut in a PVC pipe to repair a sprinkler system in your yard? No clamps, vices, or all kinds of setup required.
And cut. There you go.
Look, a perfect cut down to a fraction of an inch.
Wow, that cuts like butter. Look at that.
I could really see having one of these just on my workbench out all the time.
I don't feel like I need to make that phone call to the guy that's going to charge me a lot of money to come out and do something that I could do with my own Blade Runner.
Awesome. Perfect tool for a handyman.
And it's a lot better than a jigsaw too, because you can use both hands.
This would be perfect for someone like me at home, because with the Blade Runner, I can just pick it up, take it up on the roof, down in the basement, cut pipe, whatever. So I thought it was perfect.
I'd definitely like to get one for my home. This could take the place of maybe 3 or 4 things that I have in the house now, which would be nice. Less junk in my garage.
The Blade Runner X2 is going to open up a whole new world of possibilities you never thought you could do.
Like make a picture frame. Now you can make a custom frame that'll mean way more to you than a store-bought one.
We're using some leftover molding and the miter gauge on the Blade Runner X2. Look at that. She's making a perfect 45-degree angle.
It is so easy. I mean, these are the kinds of quality cuts it takes skilled woodworkers years to learn. But now anyone can, thanks to the Blade Runner.
Look at that. Perfect fit.
And when you need an absolutely square cut, you can use the optional cross-cut sled accessory. It holds the material completely still.
Look at that. Exact 90-degree cut for the backing of your picture frame.
The Blade Runner X2 is a go anywhere, cut anything portable workshop.
I am kind of a tool guy. I like stuff that's versatile because I don't like to fill my trunk up full of tools if I can just take one thing with me. We've used the Blade Runner and replaced all the trim in this house. It was a pretty massive undertaking. This is a rather large house. Well, when you build something yourself, after it's done, you can stand back and take a look at it and kind of admire the project itself. and think, I did that, that's going to be around here for a long time.
I think the Bladerunner is the perfect tool for anybody to get started in working with power tools. And what I really like is that it gives me the ability to not only work on my artwork, but to also do DIY projects around the house. The possibilities are kind of endless.
I was inspired when I got the Bladerunner. I had this design in my head for this Adirondack chair, and I was wondering how I'm going to do it. When I received the Bladerunner, it made this project come to life. I'm not an expert wood crafter. I would consider myself a novice, but I took a few old wood pallets and I made it into a great Adirondack chair using the Bladerunner. I may make a few more for myself and probably some friends.
The Bladerunner X2 will help you tackle projects you never thought you could do. You could take this workshop anywhere and cut just about anything.
And better yet, you'll be doing work with precision, work you can be proud to show your friends.
So why would you go to the effort to hire someone or wait for someone to do a job that you can easily do yourself?
Invest in the Bladerunner X2 one time, and you'll save money for years to come. Here's how you can get your own Bladerunner. And when we come back, we'll see how Jason's doing.
Oh boy.
The Rockwell Bladerunner X2 is the go-anywhere, cut-anything compact table saw. You can cut wood, metal, tile, or plastic, you name it, with lightning-fast blade changes. The Rockwell Bladerunner X2 is packed with features like a stainless steel cutting surface, an adjustable safety guard that completely covers the blade, a vacuum port lets you make mess-free cuts. Bladerunner X2 is like a professional table saw with a riving knife system, giving you unlimited capacity for cross cuts and rip cuts, a miter gauge for angled cuts, plus a rip fence for extra long straight cuts. It's all powered by Rockwell's high-quality motor producing 3,000 strokes per minute. There's even a built-in blade drawer for easy access, and it accepts any T-shank blade from any manufacturer. It's the kind of quality you'd expect from Rockwell, a recognized leader in creating the highest quality and most innovative tools. In order to do everything the Bladerunner X2 can do, you'd need almost $1,000 worth of tools. But order today and you can receive the Bladerunner X2 for just 3 easy payments of $33.33. Now that's a great deal. Order today to receive the complete Bladerunner X2 system. You'll get the miter gauge for angled cuts and the rip fence for long straight cuts. You'll also receive our deluxe blade kit. You'll get a scroll wood blade, a straight wood cutting blade, an aluminum blade, a tile blade, and a blade for cutting metal. Everything you need to make just about any kind of cut. Use Bladerunner X2 for a month. If you're not completely satisfied for any reason, return it for a full refund. But we know you'll love it, so keep it and Rockwell will provide a 3-year no questions asked warranty. It's time you own the go anywhere, cut anything portable workshop. Go online or call now to receive the Bladerunner X2 system for just 3 easy payments of $33.33. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. This offer is not available in stores. And ask your operator how you can receive the convenient wall mount and crosscut sled for precision.
I make a living using and cutting wood, and I've been doing it now for about 35 years. The Bladerunner X2 blew me away. It does the job of a table saw, it does the job of a skill saw, it does the job of a jigsaw. There's a lot of tools on the market that try to be portable, and the problem with that is a lot of these tools that are out currently are big. They're heavy, they're bulky, and they're dangerous. You can literally pick this thing up with one hand and walk off. Put it down, and then create another cut. And I found myself doing some pretty big stuff. I had a job, I was making a soffit. I thought, I'm not gonna pull up a skill saw because there's a lot of parts and the ceiling is not square. So I brought it up on the scaffold with me, I clamped it all down, and I was cutting parts and putting them up as fast as I was cutting them. It was phenomenal. It's saved me time, it's saved me money, and it's done more cuts than most of my other tools have done in over a month.
Today we're learning about the Rockwell Bladerunner X2, the go anywhere, cut anything portable workshop. With one cutting tool, you can make your home more beautiful with all kinds of projects.
So let's say you want to install beautiful hardwood flooring to really transform your room. Now you can pay a professional thousands of dollars, or you could get a Bladerunner. You'll have everything you need to do this project on your own.
And you can bring your workshop right to where the work is.
Now here we have a board that needs to get cut lengthwise for a custom fit against this island. And everyone knows this isn't a cut you can make freehand.
Right, but it's no problem when you use the precision rip fence. Can you turn the vacuum on for me? Thank you. Look at that cut.
Let's see. Perfect. Now you have an accurate, portable workshop anywhere you're working.
I like it. Used to be a sign maker, so I used to cut a lot of cutout letters, and so I use a multitude of tools. It's pretty handy, you know, it's easy to get around, take on a job site. Yeah, I'm impressed.
The Blade Runner is small, light, convenient. I think any man or woman could pick it up and use it.
Well, I didn't even really get any instruction and I was able to use it. The Blade Runner is very simple.
I like this as a shop teacher because it is easy to operate, it's safe, and most importantly, it builds confidence in your ability to use tools.
Who would ever think you could take tile and spin it around that tight and cut it without breaking it in half?
If you don't have one of these, you need to get you one of these. I'll take one.
Take a look around your house right now. I bet there are a few places you'd like to spruce up and make more beautiful. And wouldn't it be great to be able to tell everyone you did the project all by yourself? Like the backsplash we're making to improve the look of this kitchen.
Non-slip feet keep the Blade Runner locked in place and also protects any surface.
Okay, let's make the cut. We have the vacuum hooked up, so no mess. And the Blade Runner X2 is perfect for indoor projects, so the whole room doesn't get dusty. That looks great.
But let's say you're working with metal. Now, a blade change happens in less than 3 seconds. Look how quick and easy this is. I can go from cutting tile to metal that fast. Look at that, a beautiful metal medallion for this kitchen island.
It's pretty amazing what you can do with a multi-material cutting tool like this.
I couldn't be more proud right now of what I did. I mean, I'm happy to give myself a pat on the back because honestly, I mean, with the help of the Blade Runner, I should give him the real pat. I think Carolyn is gonna be blown away and go, she's not gonna believe that I did this, but I did it. So I know you were kind of like probably wondering what was going on all day today. What do you think was going on?
I thought that you might be building me something.
Yeah, well, I think that now might be the perfect time to show you.
All right,
So,
I can't wait.
actually, why don't you go ahead and close your eyes? Don't look. So, I made this.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah?
That looks really professional.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was cutting wood, I was cutting slate, tile.
Baby, that's amazing.
I couldn't have done any of this without the Blade Runner. I mean, as much as I want to give myself credit, I gotta give the Blade Runner all the credit.
There are so many reasons you'll love your Blade Runner X2, including being able to do home improvement projects you couldn't even dream of before.
Here's a good example. We all have windows in our home, but did you ever consider they could be a space saver?
Watch this. We're gonna take the standard piece of clear plastic you can get at any hardware store.
Now you can see with two-handed control, it's so easy to get clean, quality results every time.
Now just look at how great this fits.
Now you have a nice space in your kitchen for an herb garden.
Doing it yourself has just never been easier than with the Blade Runner X2.
I am definitely a do-it-yourself kind of guy. I love fixing things myself. I teach my kids that way too, so they can learn things on their own. We just got some raw material, and we just went to work on a Blade Runner, and they were so happy. I was proud as a dad that I made this for them.
We made s'mores with our Blade Runner.
I've built this home. This is about the 10th house I built. In 2 weeks, I'm going to be putting an entire new wood floor in one of the projects that I'm working on. And I've done this before, and I've had my flooring people put in the floors for me. The Blade Runner looks like it's going to make it a breeze. If I just set it up right and put a horse to support the pieces of wood flooring, it's actually going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to be a chore at all. When I'm working with the Blade Runner, I'm not really working. I'm playing. I really am.
I know working with tools is not the easiest thing for a lot of women. I say don't be intimidated. With the Blade Runner, even I can do it. I made my entire project with the Blade Runner on my dining room table. Once you use the Blade Runner, you're gonna not wanna stop.
Having the right cutting tool at the right time will make every project go easier.
The Blade Runner X2 works on a huge variety of materials, so you can be assured you'll have the perfect cutting tool for the job.
And because it's portable, you'll be able to take your workshop right to where you're doing the work.
That makes this a must-have tool. Do yourself a favor and get on the leading edge of cutting technology with the Bladerunner X2.
This is your last chance to order. Do it now. You're going to be really happy you did.
Getting things done requires making cuts. Use the wrong saw and you'll get sloppy results. But to have the right cutting tool for all kinds of materials, you'd need to have all of these tools, until now. Introducing the Rockwell Bladerunner X2, the go-anywhere, cut-anything compact table saw. The Bladerunner X2 may be the most versatile saw ever invented. You can cut wood, metal, tile, or plastic with lightning-fast blade changes in less than 3 seconds flat. With the Bladerunner X2, you've always got 2 hands on the materials for maximum control and amazing accuracy. Bladerunner X2 makes it easy for anyone to get professional quality results the first time and every time. And since it's lightweight and portable, you can actually take your workshop right to where you're working, so projects get done faster and with less hassle. Best of all, you won't have a big cleanup afterwards. Just hook up any shop vac, and now you're making mess-free cuts without the dust. Plus, now you can make all kinds of specialty cuts you simply couldn't do before, like perfect notch cuts, tricky curved cuts, complicated inside cuts, form-fitting cuts, even long, straight, ripped cuts done perfectly straight every time. You'll be able to make just about any cut you'll ever need with zero prep time, because Bladerunner X2 is ready to go with a flip of a switch, and a safety key means it only runs when you want it to. You'll use Bladerunner X2 all the time for quick repairs, crafts, and home decor projects, even for major home improvements and big construction projects. The Rockwell Bladerunner X2 is packed with features like a stainless steel cutting surface, an adjustable safety guard, a vacuum port for mess-free cuts. Bladerunner X2 is like a professional table saw with a riving knife system, giving you unlimited cutting capacity, a miter gauge for angled cuts, plus a rip fence for extra long straight cuts. It's all powered by Rockwell's high-quality motor, producing 3,000 strokes per minute. There's even a built-in blade drawer for easy access, and it accepts any T-shank blade from any manufacturer. And Bladerunner X2 is built to last with durable, high-grade construction. It's the kind of quality you'd expect from Rockwell, a recognized leader in creating the highest quality and most innovative tools. The Bladerunner X2 makes hard projects easy, so you can get more done and be really proud of your work. It's time to make your home even more beautiful with a Bladerunner X2. Order today to receive the complete Bladerunner X2 system. You'll get the miter gauge for angled cuts and the rip fence for long, straight cuts. You'll also receive our deluxe blade kit. You'll get a scroll wood blade, a straight wood cutting blade, an aluminum blade, a tile blade, and a blade for cutting metal. Everything you need to make just about any kind of cut. In order to do everything the Bladerunner X2 can do, you'd need almost $1,000 worth of tools. That's why when we first introduced the Bladerunner, it was a terrific value at $179, and it was well worth it for a heavy-duty portable workshop. But order today, and you'll receive the Bladerunner X2 for just 3 easy payments of $33.33. Now that's a great deal. Use Bladerunner X2 for a month. If you don't think it's the most versatile tool you've ever used, return it for a full refund. But we know you'll love your Bladerunner X2. So when you keep it, Rockwell provides an unprecedented 3-year, no-questions-asked warranty. It's time you own the go-anywhere, cut-anything portable workshop. Go online or call now to receive the Bladerunner X2 system for just 3 easy payments of $33.33. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. This offer is not available in stores. And ask your operator how you can receive the convenient wall mount and cross-cut sled for precision cuts with your order. Now you can have the perfect cutting tool for every project, from crafts to heavy-duty construction. Order the Bladerunner X2 right now. The preceding program was paid advertisement for the Rockwell Bladerunner X2.